Warning, F-bombs are armed and 50-50 chance they'll be dropped. Okay, so I was just watching a live stream somebody I'd never heard of before today, and I'm going to be following him a little bit more closely. But in the meantime, uh, he was watching the riots down in LA, and I made a casual remark about how riot armor is not ballistic. He was shocked, or at least he seemed to be shocked. Um, and I realized that maybe people don't understand this concept. Maybe they're so used to dealing with Fallout 3, Fake Out, they really think all armor is the same. Well, it's not. This is ballistic, uh, soft ballistic armor. This particular model was made by a company that's no longer in business, and that's a shame. It works by being basically a whole bunch of nets. Bullet hits the first net, doesn't slow down. Hits the second net, doesn't slow down very much. By the time it gets to the last net, it should be slowed down enough that I will survive the bullet entry. And this is extremely variable by the size of the bullet, the powder, all of the other factors. Now you notice these loops here. You notice the strip here. It's actually a series of molly loops. Onto these upper ones and a couple of these lower ones goes this, right? This is actually ceramic plate. Now, it's off right now so that you can see what's underneath, but it would hang right about here, right about there. This will stop rifle shots. This particular model actually stopped a shot from an M82 Barrett. All right, so I'm duly impressed. This is part of the reason why I'm so sad to see this company go. Half the reason. Now, most of the higher end body armors will take a couple shots from a 50 cal, and you're still getting shot by a 50 cal. What you're going to have is the dignity of an open casket funeral. All right. You get hit by a bullet that was originally designed as an anti-tank round. Your chances of making it are kind of limited. You know, the cops and National Guardsmen down in LA right now, they have the Kevlar vest, and their Kevlar vest is actually a lot thicker than mine. This is, I think it's class 3 rated, but theirs would be like class 4, right? Then they have the ceramic plates over that. And then over all of that, they have this. I have never actually done this before. I have worn this outer layer before, but only for role-playing and gaming purposes, never for any kind of actual use. And this is riot armor. This has no ballistic qualities. What this is just a bunch of padded cells. This is not, cheap styrofoam. This is actually some pretty serious foam, and it'll stop. Well, if it stops at 22, I'd be very surprised. It will stop, however, a baton. It'll stop rocks, unless there's some big heavy ones that were dropped on, say, from an overpass, and even then, might be okay. It'll stop a lot of those low velocity weapons. They will not stop knives, generally speaking. This will stop a knife. My Kevlar component will not stop a knife, but it might jam a knife so it doesn't get into my body. More and more, it seems the militaries are switching over to metal inserts and moving away from these ceramics. I don't know how big that trend is, but it is definitely going to be a thing. So those cops and military down in LA are basically walking around with 3 layers of armor. This outer shell to stop the low velocity impacts, and this does send a message, right? Everybody recognizes this is what it is. It's riot armor. Something's gotten serious now. But they also have the ceramic or metal plate underneath, and then underneath all of that is the Kevlar layer. They're walking around like this all day long. This, you're just sitting here like this fucking sucks. I'm hating this already. I hope this quick demonstration will help you understand a little bit more about the armors you're going to see out there in the real world. If you see a cop wearing this, just shooting him is not going to do you any good. He's got something on underneath that. Why this is always the outer layer has been kind of a curious question to me. This will stop the bullet, but it's still going to hit you. As a matter of fact, they now call that back force deformation, and more importantly, impact injury. It's the reason why helmets have liners, to reduce that impact. It gives it something to, well, it gives it a give, so that the helmet itself doesn't hit you and injure you. This should actually be the first layer, so that as this and that are impacted, it has some give, so that it's not going to have it, or going to have significantly less impact injury. I don't know why they do it this way, but they do. All right, I hope this has been helpful. Keep calm and mandatory carry on.